exercises shall be performed throughout the United States. They have the power to borrow money on the credit of the United States, to regulate commerce with foreign nations and among the several states and with the Indian tribes, to establish
Hi. Okay, Lynn, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. You're so much smaller looking in person than in your
I
photo.
coin money, regulate the value thereof and of foreign coin, and fix the standard of weights and measures. I didn't hear the Federal Reserve mentioned in that. To provide for the punishment of counterfeiting the securities and current coin of the United States. To establish post offices and post roads. To promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive right of their respective writings and discoveries. To constitute tribunals inferior to the Supreme Court. To define and punish piracies and felonies committed to the high seas and offenses against the law of nations. To declare war, grant letters of marque and reprisal, and make rules concerning captures on land and water. To raise and support armies, but no appropriation of money to that use shall be for a longer term than 2 years. To provide and maintain a navy. To make rules for the government and regulation of the land and naval forces. To provide for calling forth the militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrections and repel invasions. Insurrections are the people that are denying us our constitutional rights. To provide for organizing, arming, and disciplining the militia and for governing such part of them as may be employed in the service of the United States, reserving to the states respectively the appointment of the officers and the authority of training the militia according to the discipline prescribed by Congress, to exercise exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever over such district not exceeding 10 square miles as may by secession of particular states and the acceptance of Congress become the seat of the government of the United States, and to exercise like authority over all places purchased by the consent of the legislature of the state in which the same shall be for the erection of forts, magazines, arsenals, dockyards, and other needful buildings, and to make all laws which shall be necessary and proper for carrying into execution the foregoing powers and all other powers vested by this Constitution in the government of the United States or any department or officer thereof. I did not read in here anything about a privately owned Federal Reserve Bank that is allowed to produce our money into debt and force Americans to pay debt on fictitious money. I didn't read anything in this list about the Drug Enforcement Agency. I didn't read anything about the Housing and Urban Development Agency. I didn't read anything about healthcare on that list. I didn't read anything about Obamacare on that list.
Sounds like we lost the Constitution. With all those lists.
I like your side in that government. You know you're still on the right side.
Well, I just went to I'm going to go retrieve my flag.
Go ahead.
Okay, you guys are awesome. Everybody who came down here, you're the leaders. This is the leadership of America right here. You're the people who got off of your couch to come down here. And tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we're going to meet at Freedom Park. At Freedom Park, which is at the corner of Washington and Mojave. and we're going to have a workshop, and we're going to talk about action items that we can pursue to restore the Constitution. And also, I want to let you guys know, I don't know if everybody knows, but in May, there's another patriotic gathering, and they're calling it American Spring. And it's going to be at the mall in Washington. Hopefully it's going to be all over this beautiful country. In May, American Spring. And please come out. Hopefully we'll have a huge turnout in May.
Dirk. I've been recording them. Yeah, and he's like,
I want to introduce a lady who says she's just a mom. I got news, she's a lot more than just a mom. She's a freedom fighter of the highest caliber. And she's going to tell you a little bit about what's going on the fight against NDAA. Daphne Lee, thank you so much, guys.
Hi, you guys. I'm in between soccer games, but I'm so honored to be here with all of you beautiful Liberty lovers. I love it. If you do not know what the NDAA is, it's our national military budget. And in December 31st, 2011, what was snuck into that budget is probably one of the most egregious laws against our Bill of Rights that's ever been passed. Now, under executive order, if you are merely accused of being a terrorist or associated with terrorism, if you commit a belligerent act which is undefined against the United States government, our military can be used against you even here at home. I spoke to Senator Rand Paul last summer, and he confirmed to me that John McCain did in fact say this on the floor of the Senate as this bill is being passed, that yes, United States citizens are covered under this law. So don't let people like Congressman Heck tell you that you're not covered, because you are. And it's very dangerous. And so they already say that they can assassinate United States citizens overseas right now without any due process of law. It's only a matter of time before they invoke that here. It's not if it's going to happen, it's when. Yeah. So I'm just happy to let you guys know. Many of you I know from supporting me, and I thank you so much. Here in Clark County, Nevada, the Las Vegas City Council and the Clark County Commission have both passed resolutions condemning indefinite detention, calling it unconstitutional, and asking our police department to stand down to any requests to help federal agents impose this upon the citizens of Clark County. We are also looking to vet the next sheriff of Clark County to stand up and interpose if anyone is going to be taken into custody here in Southern Nevada. We will be working at the state level come next session, and we do plan on moving about the rest of the state. So I just want to thank everyone who has supported us in the past. Without your support, we couldn't have got this done. This is a huge deal that legislators here in our county were forced by the hand of the people to stand up for our rights. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of your help. Love you guys.
Okay, one other topic that I don't think there's a few people here that probably don't understand.
How much do you want?
Is there anybody qualified?
I can do it until she comes back with the camera charger. So.
Oh, just so we get as much money. Mary Sugar.
I don't know enough about it, but we're bringing it to Las Vegas.
Good.
Let me talk about it.
I want to get her car.
There's a gentleman by the name of Mark Schmitter out of Orange County, Florida, who was jailed for about 4 months for passing out jury nullification information on the courthouse steps. He was released, and I'm trying to get him to Las Vegas to come here and show us how we can bring that FIJA process to Las Vegas. It's much needed here. So As soon as I can get Mark Schmitter here, you can look him up on Facebook. He's got an awesome story to tell. We'll get it started here in Las Vegas.
Now, on jury nullification, the first thing they're going to tell you is what happened in the South in the 40s and the 50s. What would happen is an all-white jury would release a known criminal for doing an egregious act against blacks. Well, what we're talking about here is jury nullification. Think about in Connecticut, there are a whole bunch of gun owners who are not registering their weapons. Now, if they were to register their weapons today or Monday, first day they can, because the government is off on the weekends, Tuesday, what would happen is they would be rung up on charges. Well, jury nullification says that if someone is on trial for something, the jury